This is Garrett Fry, the shipyard sequence lead for 3D digital map painting, and we're taking a look at shot 0007. So let's go ahead and play that. So you can see that the camera is just swimming just a little bit. There's that kind of handheld quality to it, and so you're going to have to make sure that even though this appears to be static, there is actually some camera movement to it. We have this car or this truck going down here, which is really great. So we're going to want to keep only probably this portion of the plate because this is a really great view and there's busy things that are going on here, but there's all this area out here that needs to be replaced with shipping containers. So it needs to be done in a way that the design is really that's done really interesting. So if you make just these kind of straight up rows and it's all one level, it's going to look really boring. So maybe put a big container right here in front and then have other ones that are in back and then have it stair step back. So that might be a really interesting way of doing it. But the direction that we've been given is that this is supposed to feel like a canyon of shipping containers. And so make sure that you have your shadow shapes on the ground. So whatever layout that you do with this, you have shadow shapes here. So this is a really good exercise, making sure that you have a good layout. So if you are putting in a bunch of shipping containers, you try it out, you look at it, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to just try a completely different layout. That's a really good exercise to do. Just keep doing that over and over again. And after you've done it like 3 or 4 times, you're like, this is really the best layout that I could have for this shot. Because sometimes when we're doing these layouts, it's in the first layout that comes to mind isn't always the best. So it's typically actually the not the best one. It's the third or fourth or fifth one that you conceive that actually turns out to be the best one. So it's a really cool shot, and you have like a nice opportunity here because the sun is going this way to have some of these shipping containers really catch nice bits of light here and there. So make sure that it's being that you're utilizing this area to provide a lot of visual interest. Before you jump into these shots, it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the resources you have available to you. Decide if you're going to use an environment TD, a matte painting, or a matte painting generalist approach. There are 3 sets of shipping container photos and a bunch of images for texturing. Also, make sure you take advantage of the high-resolution shipping container assets with 3 different level of detail models.